Hello, can you hear me now? Sorry, guys. I think the network has an issue, or was it the platform? Okay, good. I'm happy that you can hear me now. Wow. So, welcome to today's presentation. We will be discussing. Uh, let's go here. Do full presentation. Okay. All right, so welcome to today's webinar. I could see that we have a number of people online. So wherever you are chatting from, let me know. Where are you joining the class from? Are you from US? Are you from Canada? Are you from Nigeria? Where are you joining us from? I want to know those of us who are here. Write in the chat. Write in the chat where you are joining us from. Okay, good. We have somebody from Kaduna, Nani Karae. You're welcome. We have Simon Dixon. You're welcome. Usman Idris is in Nigeria. Please, which part of Nigeria? Is this Sambisa? Okay, Simon is from Ibadan. Adewale Astrop is from Ibadan. Good. Clement is from Akure. I like that. I think we are spreading around. Anybody from the east? Songwater. Solo. You're welcome. Okay, Global Diagnostic Laboratory, Lagos. You're welcome. So in a moment, we should get started. So what we are going to be discussing today is discover the power of AI to transform your life, transform your work, and transform your business. We are going to look at some practical AI skills to empower your personal and professional growth, and see how with us, Africa can grow in this area of AI. Okay, Utma is from Kano, but currently we are in Mauritania. Oh, I like that. Finally, somebody from the east. Clifford Kokogo is from Anambra. I like that. So we are spread everywhere, north, south, north, west, east. We are all represented. Okay, that is great. Mauritania, that is interesting. All right, so our agenda for tonight, I'm sure all of us we are ready for tonight. We want to do 1 hour max. We don't want to spend a lot of time on this. We'll just go straight to practical, get you to see this thing. And like I said, we'll be having this session every Wednesday until June, when we are going to get into the next stage or the next phase of the whole process. Okay, so our agenda, we're going to look at why AI matters so that we understand the AI's growing role in our everyday life and business. We're going to look at 5 powerful ways AI can work for you, practical uses for saving, for growth, and for learning. We're also going to do real-time demonstration. We're also going to see AI in action with live prompts and examples. Then we'll look at success stories and use cases. Here, I'll just share some stories about some people who have made progress with AI, and also my own personal stories of how it has gone with us. So let's run. So why is it that AI is important? Why should we even bother about AI? Why should we even spend our time in this webinar to listen to me to discuss matters regarding AI? The issue is AI impacts us daily, both globally and locally. We have been using AI for quite a long time. Many of us did not know. We always think that it's just when ChatGPT came that AI came into existence. No, AI has been there since the 50s. Even before then, AI has been there. But many of us do not know that what we are using or what we are doing is AI. We could say even in our when we are typing letters, maybe typing something on our phone, we see autocorrect. That is AI. Okay. A lot of things that we are using is AI, but we don't know that it's AI. Then AI is also now accessible to people even beyond tech experts. So it's not just something for tech, it's something that anybody can do. And by the way, I'm not a tech person, I'm a pharmacist, I'm a management consultant, I'm a marketer. So, however, an AI expert because it is something that goes beyond tech. Then Africa must become AI creators instead of just users. Although, even in this uh, webinar, we are going to be talking about using AI as users, but our mindset should go beyond just being users, but also become creators. I'm in Lagos right now. I visited with a friend who is also into tech stuff, and I came to discuss creating something using AI for others to use. And what I want to create is not what can only be used for Nigeria, it can also be used everywhere all around the world. Okay, so that is the thing that we are trying to promote. First, we promote your education. Once you are educated about AI, then we can go to the next stage where we talk about creating something. Then master AI for unlocking new opportunities because AI is taking over in a lot of places, it's creating new opportunities everywhere. So you want to ensure that you know about AI, and that's why it's important now. Okay. So, but then what is AI? You need to understand what AI is because I used to give this story or give this example where one of my senior colleagues was saying AI was responsible for the fire in Los Angeles. Okay, that AI was responsible for the fire in Los Angeles, and I was asking how. He said AI said we should not believe God, and I still ask again how. So there a lot of misinformation, a lot of misconception. Recently, a man of God came and was preaching and was trying to associate AI with demons. The truth is, whenever any new thing comes, people tend to fight it. When calculator came, they fought it. When the plow came, they fought it. When the vehicle came, those who are using horses fought it. When the internet came, they even said that it is devil workshop. Now we do churches and mosques activities and all a lot of religious activity over the internet. So people are still opposing it. And what I tell people, don't fight AI. Instead, flow with the tide. Okay? So, what is AI? AI is machines simulating human experience or human intelligence. So, we have machines, we have computers, but they are doing the things that humans do. So, they are intelligent machines, so to say, because they can think, they can learn, and they can assist you efficiently. So, as a human, you talk, just as I'm talking now, AI also makes machines to talk. Now, I've produced music and shared on different platforms. I've written songs using AI, produced the song. You would think it was sung by a very big musician, and I've shared it. So humans sing, computers also sing. I've created arts. Even what you are seeing on the side of this slide is a drawing, which is also created by AI. So you can see, AI can see. That's why when you do those of you who lock your phones with your face, it is AI looking at your face to open it and to lock it. Okay, so a lot of things that we do, it can we reason, we think, we do all those things. Computers now do it. That is what artificial intelligence is. That is what AI is. Now AI is a smart digital assistant. Now many people don't really understand, and this is what I keep hammering on. AI is here to help you. AI is not here to replace you. AI is here to help you. Now, the good thing about it is a better helper than human helpers. It's a better helper than human helpers in the sense that it is intelligent. It does a lot more than many of us could do on our own. Okay, that is AI for you. It does a lot more than many of us could do on our own, and so it's something that we can take advantage of to help our life, to help our business, to help our jobs and everything. Okay, and it can do things even better than most humans can. Okay, now like I said earlier, AI is already in use. Google, that everybody says no, use Google and do research, don't use AI for research work. Google is an AI tool. What does Google do? Google is like when you go to a library and you ask a librarian and say, give me, I'm looking for a book on marriage, or let's say a book on Igbo marriage, and it will go around and look for different books that discuss it that bring it to you. That is what a human does. But when you go online, you go to Google and you post a query. What Google does is what human will have done to search for books. It goes and search for different websites and present them to you. That is AI at work. What humans do, it is also doing it. Okay. We also have Netflix. Netflix does recommendation for us based on what we have watched. Is for example, during the days of video club, there is somebody you have maybe watch a particular movie, watch another movie. They'll not say, there's a new one, why not watch this one? That is what human do. Now machines do it. When you go to Amazon, the same thing. Okay, even on WhatsApp, you have smart suggestions. Okay, we also have robots that do autonomous delivery. We have drones. Drones are also AI tools. So there are a lot of different ways in which we have been using AI that many of us don't know. Many of us think that the only thing that is AI is ChatGPT, but no, AI is beyond ChatGPT. Okay, so AI has always been in our lives. It's just that many of us did not recognize it as AI. So now we know what AI is. So if AI can do all this, how can it be useful in our lives? That's what we are going to look at now. In what ways can AI help our lives? Like I said, I don't want this presentation to be more than 1 hour. So I will try as much as possible to hasten up with this class. So what are the 5 different ways it can help? It can do a lot more than this, but I just summarize it to this. 1, it can help you save time. With AI, you can save time. The work that takes you 5 hours, 8 hours to do, you can get them done in an hour or 2. The work that takes you 5 days, 7 days to do, you can do it in a shorter amount of time. Now, let's look at even writing books. Some people, it takes them a month to write a book. Some, it takes them even many years to write a book. Today, with AI, you can write a book in 24 hours. I've done it several times. I've written books that I'm selling using AI. So it saves you time. If you need to write an article, you might spend maybe 2 hours, 3 hours trying to write an article. Today I was watching a video on channels, and there is a big woman, she's from I think Kenya or so, and she was saying it takes her hours to write posts. However, now with AI, she's writing it very quickly. That's also application of AI in daily life. AI also helps you to make money. AI helps you to make money. So you can create something that you can make money from. You can use AI to build your business. Okay, so I want to do this webinar, which is part of my business that I run. I needed to put together these slides. I needed to ensure that it speaks to the need of the people that I plan to speak to tonight. And what did I do? I went to AI, and AI was able to package everything to me, and I have this slide that I'm teaching you. In actual fact, this slide you are seeing was created by AI. Okay? Even the ideas that I'm teaching you was brought about by AI. All I need to do was to control it to bring what I want it to be. So you see, by the time you create courses, by the time you write books, by the time you create videos, all the things you can, AI can help you make money. The same way, you want to come up with a business idea and you don't know what to do. With AI, you can come up with a business idea with AI, you can develop that idea into a full-fledged business. Now, what it means is you don't need a consultant. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm a management consultant. I'm a business development service provider. I'm a business coach. People come to me to guide them. Want to write business plan, they come to me. I help them write business plan. I coach people on how to write business plan. People want to come up with ideas for their businesses, they come to me and I help them. Okay. However, today with AI, they don't need much of me. They can get all this thing done using AI. So you see how it helps people. I've had pastors in my class that they don't need again to strain themselves too much coming up with ideas. They come up with ideas and make money from it. Okay. Then AI also improves your work. It makes your work faster. So what it means is improves your productivity. So you are able to do a lot more in a small amount of time. Apart from that, you are able to even do it better because the quality of work that you get from AI is also quite high. Your efficiency is increased. That is improving your work. Then it can also help you to run and grow your business. Earlier I said it helps you to make money. For example, if you do create faceless videos, you can make money. If you write a book, you can sell it and make money. You can provide content creation service to people and make money. You can create images and make money. You can help people do business plan and make money. But in this case, I'm talking about setting up a full business. There was a time I was just in a workshop. So in the night, I just pick up my phone. I said, let me try something. Let's brainstorm. And I started brainstorming with AI. And guess what? AI gave me a full business from the scratch and even give me a name for that business. So that is AI for you. It can help you run and grow your business. So whatever business you're running now, if you want to get better result with it, with AI, you can get a lot done. You can prompt AI to guide you on what to do in your business. You can prompt AI to give you ideas for advertising, give you idea for customer, give you ideas for several different areas in your business. So that is helping you run and grow your business. Now, if you want to also learn, AI can help you learn faster. Even as you use AI, AI is teaching you because it's bringing you information that you can learn from. But let's assume you want to learn. Let's say let's say you are in the art field and you want to learn something about biology, and you don't have someone that could teach you. You can come to AI and begin to ask questions in that area, and to tell you. You can use the AI to also organize your learning. So let's assume that you want to learn Python. Python is a coding language. You want to learn Python. You can come to ChatGPT and say, for example, and say, I want to learn this and I want to do it in 6 months. Give me a guide, give me an outline, give me a curriculum that I should follow. It will bring it for you. Then subsequently, you can now say, okay, for this topic, expand on it. Teach me what I need to know, what depth I need to know, because this is what I want to achieve, and it will go ahead to give it to you. Okay? Now, you see these ways. These are just some of the ways in which AI can help you, and I'm sure there's none of these that does not apply to you one way or another. Okay? So now let's look at them individually. How can it be of help to us individually? Okay? Now, the first one, we said it can help you do what? Save time. It can help you save time. It can help you do a lot of things that will save time. So look at some examples. We have emails. It can help you write emails, professional email, polite email, different type of emails that you want to write. AI can help you write them very quickly and write them in very high quality. It can also help you summarize article and get even key point instantly to save reading time. Okay, so what we are going to do now, we are going to go this with practical. Okay, so let's go on. We are going to use ChatGPT for this demonstration. There are other tools like DeepSeek. Okay, we have tools like DeepSeek. We have tools like Claude, and I have all of them. Claude AI. We are not going to use them. We are going to use only ChatGPT because that's what most of us are familiar with. Okay. So this is DeepSeek, and this is Claude. Okay, but like I said, we are going to use ChatGPT. Now, there is a part that I didn't mention in this class. That part had to do with what is called prompting. And what is prompting? Prompting is giving instruction to AI to give you result. Now, let me remind us of some experiences that we have had before, whether ourselves or somebody close to us. Now, a mother, for example, sends a child and say, "Go bring a cup for me from the kitchen," and the child goes to the kitchen to bring the cup. Okay, when the child brings the cup, he comes to the mother and say, "See the cup," and the mother will look at the child and say, "Put it on my head." And guess what the child will do? The child will pick the cup and place it on the mother's head. And I'm sure you know what will result to the child. There will be a lot of beating that day, right? But let's be honest. Is that child wrong? The child is not wrong. The mother say, "Put it on my head," and the child follows the instruction. Now, the same thing happens when you are using any AI tool. It's the instruction that you give it that it will respond. So remember what they say with computer, they say garbage in, garbage out. Now, if you don't know how to instruct AI properly, you may have challenge in getting it to do the things it can do for you. Okay? So in the course of this, you will see me using different structures. I'm not able to teach all that today. Maybe in our subsequent class, I will take time to teach about that. Or let me just do one or two things. So what you actually ask ChatGPT to do is called task. So I'm going to just do maybe a three-part prompt engineering, just a three-part prompt engineering. It can be more, okay? It's more than Nyata. Like in our AI Academy, we teach almost about 7 different ways of getting prompts, of creating prompts, and even understanding prompts, okay? So what you ask it to do is the task. For example, write an email, okay? This is a task. And every prompt must have a task, what you want it to do for you. Now, many people will give this and say, "Do this for me." And of course, it's going to do it for you. Okay? But if you don't give it properly to it, it will not do it as well as you want it. For example, people have said that AI gives them a bland response. What it says to them is not rich enough, it does not give them exactly what they want. The way it tone is everything is because the prompt is not well written. Okay? Now, there's something called role. You can give it a role, take up a personality. And where does role come up? Or why do you want to give it a role? So now, for whatever subject matter that you want to work on, or you want to discuss, or you want a task on, there is somebody who is the expert there. There's somebody who is the expert there. For example, here we are saying write an email. Who is the expert when it comes to email? Then we can say email marketer. Okay? Email marketer, or maybe a brand strategist, or let's say a marketing communication expert. Or depending on the kind of email you want to write, it could even be a doctor, depending on the subject you want to talk about, or a lawyer, or an accountant. Okay? Any of this can write the email, but when it comes to writing an email, this is the expert. However, depending on the subject, these other ones will also be the expert. So that's where the issue of role comes in. You give it a role. Okay? Now, what are you saying? what you're saying, okay, let's say somebody wants to talk about wiring a house. A doctor has wired the house before as a client, not as a engineer. A trader have done the same thing. Some of us here will have been involved one way or another in uh, building houses and seeing what they do. So when you want to talk about wiring, each of us has something to say. But imagine that you ask an electrical engineer to discuss house wiring. What will be his own explanation compared to me, who is a pharmacist, or you, who is a lawyer? So that's where the role comes in. So you want the best person that knows about the subject to talk about it. And that's why we say we put up a role. Another part which contains is more than that. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because we don't have so much of it. Is what is called context. And what does context talk about? It talks about purpose, reason, audience, and so on, background. Now here we are saying write an email. What is the purpose of the email that you want to write? Who are you writing the email to? What kind of information do you want to be in the email? That's where context comes in. So if, for example, you say write an email, it will write an email. Okay? If you say write a poem, it will write a poem. But when you give it the right context, it will produce that subject in the context that it will speak exactly what is on your mind. Okay? That is where context comes. So what's the purpose of what you're writing? What's the reason for which you're writing it? Who are you writing it to? What's the background story why you are writing it? Okay? Another thing is tone. This is where people get it wrong. And we have almost about 50 or 60 different tones that you can speak in. It can be friendly. It can be authoritative. It can be professional. It can be humorous, etc. So you also want to talk about the tone. The way somebody writes as a friendly person is different from the way somebody authoritative writes. Also different from the way a professional writes, or when you are writing something that has some humor in it. So all these contribute. There are lots more. Like I said, I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. Maybe subsequent training, I could just dwell on it. But like I said, in the academy, we teach several different ways of coming up with prompts that will give you exactly what you want of it. Okay? Now let's do a little practical as it relates to this. So let's go back to our this. So let's say I usually use this example. Okay, either the poem example or the menstrual cycle example. So I can say write a post. Write a post on menstrual cycle. Sorry, my network fluctuated. Okay, so it will write what it thinks you want, but not exactly what you want. So see what it did. It's talking about understanding the menstrual cycle isn't just for women, it's for everyone. So since I did not tell you the context, see, it's a simple breakdown of the 4 phases of menstrual cycle, and that it goes. Okay? So you see, this is what they're written for us. Right? But let's say We are writing for a specific people. Let's say I say act as a doctor. Let's not just doctor, a gynecologist, because they are the one that deal with women. A gynecologist write about menstrual cycle. Okay, so let's see how a gynecologist is going to write it. So see, the more detail is given. Okay, see here, this is when bleeding happens. The uterus shed its lining. If there's no pregnancy, energy is lower, so rest and gentle care. He just wrote what he thinks you want to hear. But see, as a gynecologist, see what he wrote. This marks the beginning of the cycle. The uterine lining, and see what he did. Endometrium. Did they mention anything like that here? No. But now that an expert is talking about it, you see it has brought his own jargon into the discussion. It's shared because pregnancy has not occurred. Bleeding can last this. It's normal to feel fatigue. Now, you see, fatigue and cramps due to hormonal drop. But see what was written here. Here it just says energy is lower, so rest and gentle care. So you see, when an expert is writing, but even in this case, he's just writing normally. And see what he added. Okay, see what it added. He added more information. Cycle tracking matters, painful periods are normal, mental, emotional, and everything. You see, it added more information because it's talking as that expert. Okay, now let's look at context. Okay, let's look at context. Now, I'll copy this and add the context. Act as an gynecologist. Write about menstrual cycle for a girl that is 10 years old. That you see, I've started adding context, the audience, and the purpose. Who just saw her first blood? So do you see the context I've added now? Let's see what is going to write this time around. So you see, it changed. First of all, congratulations. Getting your first period, we call it menstruation. So do you see how it is writing it now? We call it menstruation. So it's trying to explain it gradually. Means your body is growing and changing just the way it's supposed to. It's a sign that you're becoming a young woman, and I'm proud. I'm so proud of you. Let me explain what is happening inside your body in a simple way. So do you see now that the context has changed the way this comes? And when you bring this and you give it to a girl who is this age, she will read it and she will understand what you're talking. Okay? So do you see all those face by face by face? It's not discussed here. This is discussed differently. Every month your body gets ready for a possible pregnancy, even though you are way too young for that right now. Your uterus, where the baby will grow, makes a soft cushion. Do you see the explanation? Now that's where context comes in. Okay? Now if I want to turn it and say I will add humor, it will also look at. So let me copy and paste it here. Now this is the basic of using AI. This is the basic of using AI. Okay? So I say write about menstrual cycle for a girl that is 10 years who just saw her first blood in a humorous way. Good. You see that the pattern here too will be different. Okay. So you see, guess what? You have officially joined the period club. No, we don't give out membership cards, but we should, right? We saw what. So you saw your first blood down there and thought, what in the world is going on? Take a deep breath. I'm a gynecologist. That is a fancy word for doctors who know all about the girl. So do you see how it is talking about it? She's adding some little jokes. But since you're not having a baby, you are literally 10 and still figuring out algebra. Your body is like, oops, no guess this month. Let's clean up. And that, my friend, is what comes out as your period. No monsters, no mysteries, just your body doing its thing. So do you see the way it made it more friendly and add a little uh, what's it called, humor to it? Okay, now I can even say write in, usually when I tell ChatGPT to write in Nigerian language, it will write in pidgin. So let me still see if it still does that. Nigerian language. Okay, so you see, my pikin, welcome. Oh, you don't enter woman club. So you see small blood for your pant and you dey fear say something don spoil. No worry at all, nothing spoil. Your body just dey correct things. As your gynecologist aunty, make I yarn you small about wetin dey happen. So do you see how this is going, right? I want you to write in the comments. Can you hear me? Somebody said earlier that they can't hear, but I want you to write in the comments. Can you hear me? Please write in the comments so that I can continue, so that it doesn't look like I'm talking to myself only. There was a call that disrupted my network, but it's back now since a while ago. So please write in the comments. Can you hear me? Okay, good. All right, so let's continue. So you see how it is going, and I'm sure you guys are getting value, right? Are you learning? Because this is the most critical part. I'm just brushing over it. There are a lot more that goes into this, but of course, in this short presentation, I'm not able to do all of this. Okay? But what I just want you to understand is that this is a part that you must get a hold on and get it right from the very beginning. Okay? So let's go back to our presentation. And we said that it saves us and write email faster and also summarize articles. So let's see that in practical presentation, right? So let's open a new chat. And so we can say act as a marketing manager in a food industry producing snacks. Write an email to your company distributors about a new marketing campaign. Buy one, get one free, that you are starting in a month's time. Explain how it will be conducted and the roles of the distributor indeed. Distributor. Okay. Also add the benefits that the distributor will get. So do you see now? Don't mind the spelling, it's all right. It recognizes the mistake and to correct it by itself. So do you see? Now we are writing a campaign, and the person who understands the campaign better than everyone is the marketing manager, because of course they may be the one that have created that, they are the one that have created the campaign. So he's writing this email and see what he's saying. We are starting to announce that in 1 month's time we'll be launching a buy one get one free marketing campaign across our entire snack range. This is part of our strategic plan to increase market penetration, drive product awareness, and boost it. So do you see it's using the actual word strategic plan, market penetration, product awareness, sales volume, and all these things. You see, they're written everything that needed to be done. So imagine that you are the marketing manager and you need to write this, I need to sit down to get all this written. Do you think you can get this written in as few seconds as we got this? I doubt it. And this is automation. Okay, so you see how well this AI has helped us to solve this problem. Remember, we say it will save time. This was written in less than 7 seconds. Imagine if you are the one that will type everything. Even if you are going to copy this thing, it will take you some minutes to get typed. Now talk of the fact that you are the one that is going to brainstorm and come up with this. So you see, it's helping us save time. We also talk about summarizing documents. So let me see if I can find some documents somewhere. Let me go to my downloads. I don't know whether there are some. Okay, this is a research work here. Okay, I'll just open it. Then I want summary of this work. Okay, I say I won't be using, because of time, I won't be using all those things. Summarize this research work. It's a research work. And give me the highlights. So I've just asked you to summarize, and it will look through the whole of this document. This document is how many pages? A lot of pages, actually. So I'm sure, can you count? Which one did we even choose? For deeper, okay. So let me open this so that we can see how many pages it is, and you will see how much time. If you are the one that is going to read it, this document is how many pages? 43 pages. This document is 43 pages, and in less than 1 minute or so, it has summarized everything into this. So see what it gave us. 43 pages, see what it is. Okay, it's a research work. I can also query that research work and say, give me the research method that was used. And it will go ahead to give me that information that I've asked. So you see, it goes in there and told me the research methodology that was used on that. Imagine if I have to read all 43 pages before I come up with all this. Okay, so that is AI helping us save time. Okay, now let's continue on what we're working on. So the next thing is make money. Okay, with AI, you can start a side hustle, generate digital products, create ads, and write catchy adverts and stuff like that. So let's see this also in action. Okay, so remember what the marketing manager wrote, right? Okay, so remember the marketing manager's email. Write an ad announcing the offer to the public. So let's see, can you write an advert for us on that? So you see, it started. Big news, buy one snack, get one free. Favorite snack just got twice as nice. Starting from a particular date, when you buy any pack of a delicious snack, you get another one absolutely free. Crunchy, tasty, irresistible. Now double the fund at no extra cost, no codes, no ASU. Just grab, pay, and get your free snack instantly. Available as so and so. If I do, I can say, so you see, it's even asking me, do you want this for radio, social media, or poster? I can say radio. Now it will now do it, write a script for radio advert. So do you see? I can also say social media version. Okay, I can't continue here because I've uploaded something. So do you see? It can give. See the one it gave us for radio, and it's asking me, do we even want it for pigeon or whatever? Okay. Now, reason I'm using the free, and this is what I do. I teach people using free because not everybody can afford to pay subscription. Okay. All right. So let's start a new chat. We can start completely from there. Okay. All right. So we have seen writing advert. How about an idea? I am a teacher and I want to start a side hustle to complement my income. Okay. Give me 10 ideas that I can explore to make extra money. Okay. I don't want to sell physical products. Okay. So it's going to brainstorm and come up with ideas for us. So as you can see, it will go deep and create, see what it gave us: online tutoring, create and sell educational resources, launch a YouTube channel, offer freelance. So do you see different things it is coming up with? Imagine that you are going to sit down and think before coming up with it. Or imagine also that this person is coming to meet me as a consultant to give this idea. You know the person is going to pay me good money before I can come up with all this idea for the person. Okay? So you see, it has given us how many ideas in how many seconds? Okay? All right. I can just pick this one, right? And tell it to expand this into a full business. And it will go ahead and give me all the necessary information that we need. Okay. So it's talking about Nyatafa. I even gave it a name, Edu Resources Hub. Okay. He gave it a name, Edu Resources Hub, right? And see, it's taking it step by step and everything that needed to be done. Okay. So you see, that is starting a business, brainstorming a business, writing an ad, and there are so many things in business that it can do for you. Content issue, marketing issue, sales issue, human resources, name it. There are a lot that it can do for us. So that is AI helping us make progress. So how about improving your work? How about improving your work? So let's see, how can it improve our work? So let's say I'm a teacher, this same teacher, okay? And I needed to do a presentation to my students on a particular subject. Okay, I can say, okay, I need to do a presentation to my final year secondary, let's say high school. High school students on let's say passing passing your WAEC in flying colors. Okay, passing your WAEC in flying colors. create the slides for me. There is step by step. I'm running out of time, so I don't want to. Okay, so see what it did. Slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, like that. That's how it's going to create all the slides for me. Okay, and you can ask it to create this slide in actual for you, and it can go ahead to get it done. Okay, so you see now this is assignment you are given with AI. Now your work becomes better. Okay, with AI your work becomes better. But let's assume that you don't want to use this and you want to use another tool. That takes us to this other tool, and you can just come here and create, and you can, whichever method you want to use. I want to use this one. I will paste this here. This is the topic I want to talk about. I'll just use it to generate outlines for me. I don't know whether anybody is timing me. This is less than 1 minute so far. I will choose, let's say I choose this template. Then I click generate. It's still less than 1 minute. It's about 30 seconds or less from putting the idea there and everything. Before you know what's going on, I have a presentation that is ready. So do you see it's creating it? It's going to create about 8 slides for me I can use to teach what I want to teach. Okay? So can you see this in action? You see, it has been done for us. So let me show you the final product that we have. So can you see? Ace your WAEC strategies for success. And see? Next, understanding WAEC syllabus, effective study techniques, time management and organization, mastering past questions, exam taking strategies, managing exam stress and anxiety, and conclusion, your path to success. So do you see, less than 1 minute, I have my presentation ready. What does that tell you? AI makes your work easier for you. And it can do more, not only presentation. It can help you with data analysis. It can help you with writing report. It can help you with drafting contract. It can help you with several different things you do in your work, irrespective of the work you do. Okay. Recently, I was consulting. We needed to do a training on something that has to do with draw revolving fund. I pick up the document, I inserted it into AI, and it created slides for me from that document. Gave me the curriculum, gave me an outline, gave me a curriculum, gave me the slide, and in one night, I was able to create something out of a very big document that if I have to read it and come in a month, I may not have finished. Okay, so that is AI making life easy for us in our work. How about running businesses or even coming up with business ideas? Okay, we just did something similar. Remember when we were talking about a teacher, right? You could see he came up with this for us. So you see, this is starting or running your business. Okay, what other things do you do in your business? Okay, so in my proposed business, how can I attract new customers to my business? How can I attract new customers? So can it help us in running our business? Can it help us in growing our business? So let's see. See, it's giving us idea. Start with a freebie to attract attention. Use social media consistently, especially Pinterest and Instagram. Share in Facebook groups for educators. Build and nurture your email list. So you see, it's giving me ideas just because I just asked it to. In business, you need to understand your customers. With AI, you can, instead of doing long research, doing surveys, sharing it everywhere, you can use AI to come up with your target audience. Okay? You can use it to design a business plan. You can use it to design a business model canvas. You can use it to design several different things. So you can even use it to create content. Okay? So that is AI helping you to run your business or grow your business as you should. Okay? Grow your business and run your business as you should. So you see, he gave us different ideas, which each of them, when you implement them, it will help you make. So let's even take this one. Okay? I can say expand on this. Okay? And see what it's going to give us. It's going to look at that and make it bigger so that you even have better understanding so that you can succeed in your business. Now, with AI, do you need a management consultant like me or a business development service provider like me? With AI, you can get this thing to work for you as you want it to work for you. So here we are brainstorming using AI to build our business, to grow our business. Okay? Now let's go. The next one is how to learn faster. Okay? How to learn faster. What can you do in learning faster? You can learn new skills and you can brainstorm ideas. Okay? So let's see. So I want to learn new skill. I'm a teacher. Okay? So as a teacher, transitioning into digital business, I need to learn some skills. Can you suggest 5 important skills to learn? So it's now giving me ideas on what I need to learn. Okay? It's telling me about digital product creation. It's telling me about basic online marketing. It's telling me about selling to online platforms, content creation and branding, analytics and optimization. Okay? These are the things I need to learn. Okay. And I will now come here. Okay? I will say email marketing. Can you create a learning plan for me on email marketing? Okay, I'll just remove this. I am a complete novice in this area. Okay, so it's going to come up with a learning plan that I can follow. So you see, email marketing learning plan. Week 1, this is what you need to do and the resources you need. Week 2, this is what you need to do to learn and the resources you need. So you see, it takes me step by step by step, and I can continue to develop this until I learn all these things. If I wanted to even give me the YouTube channels to visit to learn all these things, it will search the internet and give me all those things. So do you see AI making life easy for you? Do you see AI making things better for you? Do you see AI helping you to go to another level in your work, in your life, in everything? You can even use for personal. I didn't talk about personal. Maybe in the next class we are going to have, we'll look at how we can use AI even in our personal daily operations. Okay? Now, let me ask you a question. Will you? Well, we're not going to do image because we don't have the time. Can you give me permission Can you give me permission to share something with you? There's something I want to share with you. Can you give me permission? If you give me permission, I'll go ahead. If you not give me permission, we'll continue with the class. We'll still have some things to teach in the class. Okay? So do you give me permission to give you one resources? I want to share resources with you that I feel could be useful to you. If you are interested, fine, I will share with you. But if you are not interested, no problem. We'll continue the presentation. So let me read in the comment section. Do you give me permission to go ahead? Or should we just finish the class and go? You don't need the resources. Okay, only one person is interested. Should I go back and continue my work? We have done 1 hour already, and I don't want us to go beyond maybe the next 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so that we are able to. Oh, okay. Simon say yes. D say please share. Oladimeji say I should go ahead. Ajayi said yes. Okay. Since you guys are giving me permission, let me go. But before then, I feel, are you guys gaining? Let me be sure that you are gaining something. This class, is it useful? Are you gaining new things? Are you learning anything? Okay, let me be sure that people are learning, not something that only me is talking to myself. Are you learning? Of course, I see somebody say thanks. Simon actually thank very much for the presentation. God bless you. Interesting. That's new to BC. Okay. Somebody say we are learning. Okay, yes. Nani say we are learning and so on. Okay. So you are gaining from it. Okay. So now this is what I want to share with you. I just shared some ideas with you how you can use AI. But of course, this 1 hour is not enough for us to share everything. And imagine this short time that we have, the more that I've shared. Imagine if you have 30 days to learn more. How much will you learn? I just talked about presentation. The presentation class is at least 2 hours. I talked about business plan. I couldn't even teach you business plan. I talked about brainstorming, creativity. We couldn't go about it. However, so we have the resources called AI Mastery Academy. We have the resources called AI Mastery Academy. Our AI Mastery Academy is a 30-day practical online school. Mark the word, practical AI school, online school, where you learn how to turn powerful AI tools. Today we did only ChatGPT and Gamma. But there are several, over 8,000 different AI tools. Of course, you're not going to learn all of them. You're going to learn the ones that are useful to you. How to turn powerful AI tools into everyday solution that will boost your productivity, that will simplify your work, and of course, unlock new opportunities. So I run this 30-day class. Of course, the next class is coming by 1st of June. We're still going to have other free classes before then. It's not compulsory that you join. Let's note that one. It's not compulsory that you join. It's optional. I don't force people to join my classes, but it is optional. But I just want you to know what it can do for you, what you can learn. So we are going to learn how to unlock AI secrets to explosive business growth, how to master different AI tools, how to command AI like a pro, how to write email that sell. We just wrote email in this class, but there's a way to write email that sell. How to draft contracts, proposals, and agreement. How to plan your week like a pro. How to brainstorm profitable business ideas. It's not all ideas that AI gives you that is profitable. There's a way to pick up the idea and also refine it using AI. We have more. How to use AI to build, analyze, and position market opportunities, create avatar. Who will buy from you? They say do market research. How do you do market research? How do you find customers? Who are the customers that will buy? AI can tell you who will buy. How to spy on your competitor because you're not the only one in the market. Okay, how to restructure your business, how to build your business brand. Branding is very, very key. See this one, how to write a game-changing business plan. I am a winner of You Win. 2015, I won 10 million naira from You Win. I'm a winner of GEM. For those in Kaduna, so not GEM, sorry, Castep. For those in Kaduna, I got 3.89 million naira for Castep. I'm a winner of Tony Olimelu. I got $5,000. I've helped several people win. My wife won GEM, my work. She won several other grants. How did she do it? Because of the packaging that I gave the business plan. So in this, we are going to teach you how to write your own business plan. You don't need to pay anybody. We're also going to teach you how to do social media content. AI knows the difference between Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and everything, and it can create it for you. How to automate your business, how to write killer sales copy. This sales copy, if you have a business and you cannot write advert, you have a business cannot write sales copy, you will not sell. Okay, create sales funnel. I'm sure you have heard about sales funnel, and you are going to even create slides. We are going to show you different ways to come up with slides. What I just showed you now is just a tip of the iceberg. Okay, then we are also going to how to create your own product that you can sell, how to write a book. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard of Amazon, right? Okay, we are going to teach you how to write Amazon level book. One of my students in the AI class just wrote a book on copywriting, and right now all of them are in selling phase. They are selling the product who they've created. Do you want to do YouTube? Do you want to do viral videos? Do you want to do social media management? All these things you'll be taught. How about creating images, creating graphic? We have not done that. In next class, we are going to do that. How about your branding and so on and so forth? Then at the end of it, you're also going to do a project. This project will create a roadmap for how you are going to build your business using AI. And this course will run for 30 days, and you are going to have the full 30-day curriculum. You are going to have daily videos, weekly Q&A session, workbooks, and even real life. And for all this, we are giving you for just 17,500. It used to be 35,000, but we have done a discount to 17,500. You have 23 days to prepare for this class. I just said, let me share it with you. And you are going to see many of my past students, what they've got to say as it relates to using AI to solve their problem. You get my information about me. I have so many accolades, but that's not the reason why we are here, and so on and so forth. If you have any question, you'll be asked there, and you can also ask in the group. So this is what I want to introduce to you: AI Mastery Academy for business owners, for professionals and everything. I'm inviting you to join this academy. Work towards it. Is something that will change your life. And I assure you, everybody that comes into my class always go out better, more equipped, and of course, the most important thing is they make money. Okay, so thank you for the permission to share this. Let's go back and continue our class. Okay, all right. So I will share the link with you. A moment. I will share the link with you so that you can check it out. I will also share it in the group. Okay. This is the link. Okay. That is the link to the website. All right. So we have done how to learn faster. Now, real life success stories. I'm a evidence of AI helping us make life easy. If you go to my Facebook, you see a lot of content that I'm creating. I'm using AI to do it. You see this presentation, I use AI to do it. There's I'm on Udemy every month. Just yesterday, no, today is 7. On 5th, they sent me money every month. I created the product since 2023. I'm making money every day from it. I've written books. I wrote books on prostate health. I wrote books on erectile dysfunction. I wrote books on diabetes. I sell them. I'm making money from it. My business has been growing. In actual fact, as a management consultant, I am able to do more using AI. I was going to share some testimonials with you, but I was not able to download them from my WhatsApp, so that's why I'm not able to share it. Okay? Now, this is me here in Nigeria as an African selling to the world over. And what am I telling you? With AI, you can move from whatever level you are to a higher level that will change your story. You can move from whatever level you are to a higher story that will change a higher level that will change your story. Next week, when we meet again, I'm going to take it to another level, see in different other ways that AI can help you. And I want you to keep a date. I'm sure this short time that I'll spend with you, you have learned something. So what are you supposed to do? Or rather, what have you done today? We have seen that AI is simple and accessible. We have seen that you don't need technical skill. None of these things that I showed you that requires technical skill. Is just how to prompt. That is the only technical skill that I need to know, and how to use the tools. And like I said, in my class, I teach how to prompt. I teach different tools and how to use each of them. Small steps will give you big impact. Just write one simple prompt and you'll see what it's going to create for you. And if you want to make a difference, you need to act now. Okay? So thank you very much for this evening. If you have any question, I want you to ask the question for the next 5 minutes so that I can answer them with you in the comments. So do you have any questions? If you have any question, ask in the comments and I will answer. Ask your question in the comments and I will answer the questions for you. Okay? So if you have any question, please ask quickly. You have less than 5 minutes. If you don't have any question, then let me share the next step that you need to pay attention to. You need to explore new tools. Next week, we are going to bring more tools that you are going to work with. You need to practice every day. This little you have learned, for those of you who already know it, practice more. For those who don't know, this little you have learned, learn it. In the groups, I'm going to share a video on how to install ChatGPT. For those of you who don't have ChatGPT, I'm going to teach you how to install ChatGPT and start to use it. Even on this channel, this YouTube channel, we have it. You can check it out. We have different videos there which you can check out to see how you can use ChatGPT. In the next class, we are going to do more. But I will implore you, visit this website, aimastery.com.ng. Read through everything there. Is it what you want? Is it what will be useful to you as a business owner, as a professional, as an entrepreneur? Is it something that you believe will change your life? Go work towards it, prepare for it, and join us. I assure you, your life will never remain the same after joining the class. You will see testimonials of people who have attended classes with me. Okay? So thank you very much for your time. I believe you have learned something. If you're not able to share anything now, please share in the group. I'm there in the group with you. I want to answer your questions in the group. I will share voice notes. I will share videos if necessary. I will answer every question that you got to ask in the group. So thank you very much. I believe that you have learned something today and we can do much more than this as we remain together in this journey. So have a lovely and beautiful night rest. Thank you very much. Okay, Oladimeji, you said, oh, okay, good. There are questions. I'm seeing them now. Oladimeji, can I use AI to write journal papers? Yes, of course you can. But I don't advise you use ChatGPT. Now, there are different AI tools. I have a course, AI-powered research and academic writing. We have not launched it. AI-powered research and academic writing. Now, there are different AI tools for research purpose. It's not just going to ChatGPT or Claude or say, this is my research topic, write it for me. No, that is not research. Okay, that is not research. There is a research for brainstorming, a research AI tool for brainstorming. There's AI tool for searching for tools, papers. There's AI tool for questioning papers. There's AI tool for several different areas. Okay, so you can use it to write journal papers, but it is not like paste it and do like that. It is something that requires you to do it meticulously, step by step by step. Okay, so check out this website, AI Mastery Academy, aimastery.com.ng, and your life will never remain the same. Let's talk in the group. I'm going to join you in the group. Any question you have, I'm going to answer the questions there. We have another 1 week. By next Wednesday, we are going to be together again. So thank you very much. Have a beautiful evening. Have a sweet night rest. And of course, practice, practice, practice. See you by next week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.